the truth.
Hello everyone, welcome to our video. My name is Crypto David, and today I'm going to be talking about HBAR, and I'm going to be asking the question, how much HBAR do you need to become a millionaire? So in today's video, I was trying to make a thing on XL, but it wasn't working out, so I'm just going to use this coin calculator simulator sort of thing, and I'm just going to be going over how much Hedera will you need at certain price points, certain price predictions to become a millionaire. And I want to go over the price recently and some other news as well. But if it's your first time on the channel, please subscribe down below, please like the video. Without further ado, here we go. So firstly, I want to talk about this tweet by Crypto Danny, because what is your price predictions for HBAR and where do you believe the price is going? So by Crypto Danny did a little poll here, and for 2022, people mostly voted $2 to $5 sort of range. Now before I start putting numbers in, I just want to say, it doesn't really matter how much HBAR you have. It's, all, your personal goals and how much you want to make out of it. Don't be comparing yourself to other people and think, oh, that person's got more HBAR or whatever crypto it may be. And then, thinking, oh, I need to get that, and then putting money in that you can't actually afford to lose. And I'd really be interested in seeing a HBAR rich list. You get an XRP rich list. You can see the top percent of XRP holders. You can compare yourself, and not in a bad way, but you can try and reach these top level positions, because motivates you to actually be oh, I'm in the top 5%, I'm in the top 3%. So it'd be good for having that for HBAR as well. But yeah, so let's just say you're going to invest $10,000 into HBAR. This probably could be over time, but right now, so that'd be worth that'll be 45,000 coins, and this is with the current price at 21 cents. Expected price, let's just go off the chart here for 2022, so $2 to $5. So let's just go be really conservative and just say $1 for 2022, and that would get you $35,000. It's good, but it's not a million. But it all depends on your personal goals. Let's be a little bit more bullish and go up to $5 for 2022. So that's $219,000. So that's a huge amount of profit. And if you're balling, and if you've been dollar cost averaging over a lot more time, put 50 grand in at $5, you will be a millionaire. My personal price predictions for 2022 is definitely over $1, and then from that point, with new price discovery, I couldn't really say when we'll go after that. It's just new price discovery. You have to see how far it will go. $3, $5. We'll see where it goes. But let's predict. There it is a long-term hold. So let's try and envision more in the future. So let's just say over time you've invested about 20K. And then in a few years' time, we're at $10. Some people have, some outrageous price predictions, but I just want to keep it nice and simple. And that would be putting you at $900,000 and 20 grand. That seems like, in one pile quite a lot. But, if you're investing, dollar cost averaging every week, every month, you have money coming in. It's not really that far to imagine. You could definitely going up to more the 50 grand sort of level. And then you got 2.2 million. And it's all about your goals. $1 million with one project, it does seem like quite a lot. So let's just say, you're putting in for 5 grand, you're waiting for that, moment, and you just want to, make a conservative amount. So $200,000, that's, it's obviously a long wait to $10. Who knows when that'll happen? Probably, the next bull run. So, another, 3-4 years. But, even like, $5, for putting in 5 grand, getting 100 grand back, that's just such a good return on your investment, and it's not hard to, imagine HBAR going to these levels in the future. And to talk about the price, well, obviously we are in a downtrend with the market, but these are really accumulating points, and if you really want to get these higher levels, you don't want to miss out, and you really want to be, obviously not financial advice, but you want to be accumulating in these lower cent levels, anything under 20 cents, even now. Anything under 30 cents for me is such a buy. Obviously you want to time the market and get into lower positions under 20 cents, but at the end of the day, if you're dollar cost averaging in, which is the most effective method, you will be making better returns. And I just find it so funny as well that people only really care about projects when they're mooning up, and that's the only time they really talk about it. They're not really caring in these moments. And they're probably just don't want people actually know about these these lower entry points. And with the open source HBAR being open source now, potential Coinbase listing in the near future. The price, upwards of $1. Once we go past that point, there'll be no going back. And the new bottom, the new low for HBAR will be like above $1, and then like people will be complaining about that not being high enough, and then it's the same rotation, just the same as like when people here probably weren't even that bored, but it's down 3 cents, and I bet you're wishing you could get in those entry points back then. Got a tweet here by HBAR 1000. The question was, why does Cardano have a higher market cap than HBAR? He says lack of awareness of HBAR mainly. Cardano had a couple of extra years and the notoriety of the ETH co-founder. 3 million accounts versus 673,000 accounts. 1.2 million followers versus 214,000 followers. Cardano had been staking for years. People want yield. That's 24 billion staked. So with staking coming for HBAR, it's now open source, and they're now focusing on actually getting the project out there, getting the project known. That's the only thing that HBAR has actually been lacking, is the marketing side of things. And with that, you can definitely see it being higher than Cardano, which is it's ranked 34 right now. Should definitely be in the top 10. There's likes of Dogecoin, Shiba Inu in the top 15, top 20. But it's all about patience, and I'm not too bothered about it being underrated this far, because I can actually accumulate more. And as I said in the video before, when you think if Hedera or all your favorite projects were to moon tomorrow, would you actually be okay with that? Because obviously you would, but you want to accumulate more. Me personally, I don't know if that's me being greedy, but I don't feel like I'm ready for it to take off. I want to keep accumulating and get as much HBAR that I can, and keep picking up at these lower levels. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you for 300 subscribers, appreciate it a lot. And thank you if you made it this far. Let me know down below what your price predictions are for 2022. Do you think it's going to be $2 to $5, $1, or even further beyond that? Who knows? Let me know down below. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Leave a like in the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
The truth.